Hello Virgo, welcome to your yearly reading for 2023. This is for Virgo Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific. Now, Virgo, the reason I do this is because A, I love you so much. B, I want you to feel like this is a personal reading, like as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. And C, tarot and astrology have gone hand in hand for centuries. In fact, tarot came after astrology, and that's why every card is assigned an astrological aspect or an alignment, or just being in a certain house, ruling planets. It gets really deep, all right? And so I'm really excited, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. First, this is how I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm still so new to YouTube. I started beginning of summer this year. So I've never actually done an annual yearly reading for a sign. So I'm very excited to do this for you. And because next year is gonna be a big year, when I say a big year, it's not gonna be as crazy as 2022. So we can all take a deep breath of, it's going to be a lot smoother, a lot nicer. But there are some really big transits, one of a lifetime transits, like really big ones, that we are going to pay attention to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread to give you an overview of your year ahead, 2023, what to expect. I can already tell you right now, Virgo, you from January until May, you're going to have a lot of activity with other people's money. So we're talking inheritance, we're talking bonuses, we're talking commissions. Maybe you're paying off debt at this point. This is all in your 8th house. So you're essentially gonna be becoming like a new Virgo, okay? Because the 8th house rules death and rebirth, okay? Transformation, also sex if that's on your mind. And so Jupiter's ruling that house for you. So it's all gonna be great. And then from May to the end of the year, that's when we get a little bit more spiritual. That's when you start going within. That's when you start trusting your instincts and really getting to know who you are. And a lot of Virgos are going to go on some really big trips. FYI, I am jealous. That's going to be amazing. Also, Virgo, are you writing a book? Or are you planning on starting your own blog? Or, there's a lot of activity with publishing too, okay? Now, the last thing I'm gonna say, which you may love, okay? One of the biggest aspects that's happening is going to be in March when Saturn leaves Aquarius, goes into Pisces. Guess where that's at, Virgo? Your 7th house. 7th house of partnerships, all right? And so that does rule both love and career. Contracts are in there too. So this is why we're going to do tarot. We're going to get to the bottom of it. So again, I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread to give you a yearly overview. And then after that, I'm going to break it down quarter by quarter to tell you what's going on. Now, if you are a subscriber, you'll notice that I'm not in my normal space, okay? I'm actually, I thought I'd spend this time doing your yearly preview while I'm going home to visit my family for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I'm in a hotel in Richmond. But that said, Virgo, I love you so much, and I'm excited to do this for you again. This is going to be an overview. We're starting with an overview, okay, of 2023. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what's in store for you, Virgo. All right. Now, like I said earlier, here we go. Traditional Celtic cross spread, just to give you an idea of what to expect for next year. And listen, Virgos, y'all are amazing, and I love you so much. I'm gonna tilt that's the other thing, I'm not using my main camera, so I'm on my laptop, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the screen down a little bit, just so you can see your spread. Look at this, come on, look at this. All right, so we're gonna take a look at your spread. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit, but I'm also gonna bring the cards up one by one, okay, so you can see them. Now, you don't really need to see my face, do you? Virgos, come on, come on. I'm hilarious. I'm really not. I'm so silly. we're gonna get started. You got the Page of Cups. So we're entering 2023. There is something about you moving into 2023, just wanting to follow your bliss. I love that. Page of Cups. Listen, this is very Pisces energy, right? Very Scorpio energy. And this is someone who's very imaginative, very dreamy, right? He's the dreamer. He's looking for something to fulfill him emotionally. So this is what's happening for you. A lot of y'all will start 2023 with something new. A new relationship, a new job, a new passion project, something that you're exploring, something that is going to just fulfill you emotionally. And I love that for you. There's a lot of creativity and imagination associated with this card, okay? But the Page of Cups really does, remember, pages are the newbies in the royal court, so they bring in that new energy, those new opportunities. So we're already moving into 2023 in a really good space. Now, you did get the Two of Wands in the heart of your spread, okay? And so this is great because this is, so you, Virgo. This is so you, right? Virgo, so analytical, so, great at research and so practical. And listen, this is someone, you see the world in his hand, right? And you see him standing at a high point in the castle. There's one wand in, one wand out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So what does that mean? Next year, you're going to be planning, all right? You're going to be planning a lot of big things that's going to be coming into your life, okay? Now, again, like I said, there's going to be a lot of big aspects, and after this, we're going to break it down, and I'm going to pull more cards for you, all right? I'm going to pull a lot more cards for you to give you a breakdown, month by month, quarter by quarter, but just know that you will have a great vision, you will have a great perspective, you will have a really good view from the top of the castle. Remember, you're starting with something new, and I really love that. Now, one thing is, you got the Five of Cups in your challenge area, okay? So a lot of this planning, some of it is, a message coming through is one of it's like a delayed thing, something that was delayed, something that you've been wanting to start, okay? Something that you've, or for some Virgos, you're not like ready to pull the trigger yet. What I have to tell you real quick, and we're going to talk about this later, Mars is in Gemini and it's retrograde right now. Come mid-January, boom, 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 boom. And guess where it is? It's in your 10th house of career. So you're going to see activity, major light speed activity in career, okay? Just between January to March, wait for it, okay? But here's the thing, you did get the Five of Cups, so in your challenge area, we know this is a card of loss, it's a card of grief, it's a card of just not letting go of the past. Now here's the thing, you see the 2 full cups behind him, all he has to do is look up, all he has to do is cross that bridge, he'll be in a better place. So 2 things here. 1, I want you to let go of the things that are not serving you well, okay? Also, secondly, remember what I said earlier, the message that came through, there was some sort of delay, or there's, this planning process, like you weren't ready for something. Listen, it's coming. So don't hold on to the aspect like, oh, why is this not happening? Flip it into this excitement of, this is going to happen soon, and I'm excited for it, okay? Another thing is, because there's a lot of newness going into 2023, especially with the Page of Cups coming up here, listen, I want you to be very excited about moving forward, okay? Because there is all this new energy, and sometimes those things that we've held on to, there could be some, common sense, right? When something new begins, sometimes something has to end, right? And so there's going to be some things you're going to have to let go, okay? And this is just part of life. Life is cycles, all right? Life is cycles, and this is just another cycle that we're entering. Now, look, you got the Ace of Pentacles in your crown, all right? So it looks like you are looking for a little bit money, right, to pad your income, all right? Remember, there's a lot of activity in your 10th house, okay, of career in the first quarter of the year. That's really special. Now, I'm just going to mention it now. In October next year, we have a solar eclipse in your 2nd house of income, all right? And so it's coming, all right? It's coming. Now, we all know solar eclipses, that's new energy, but it's a new moon times 1,000. Think Clark Kent turning into Superman. Very powerful, extremely powerful. Now, remember also what I said. I don't know if I said this actually, Virgo, I don't know if I said this. Oh, I did say it. Yeah, death and rebirth. All right. So you are going to be. Something's going to end. A lot of new beginnings. Expect it. Just expect it. Look what you got in the root of your spread. You got the Ten of Cups. This is, come on, happy life, happy family, happy home, happy everything. You can see the cups representing our emotions, okay? Arranged in the rainbow, the only rainbow in tarot. Promising future is what it indicates, okay? This is what you're looking for. This is, also 10 is a completion, all right? Completion of the cycle. So we're setting ourselves up for a new cycle, okay? And it looks like the cycle that you'll be ending, right, is going to be on a great note, okay? It's going to be on a great note. You just have to not dwell on some things in the past. So it's going to be hard for you to let go of some things. And when I say that, listen, the easiest analogy to make is you lived in your apartment for 5 years. It's your place. You love it. It's comfortable. You love it. It's your place. You put a lot of money into it. You put a lot of love into it. But then you met someone, okay? And you were dating. And then it got serious. And then you got proposed to. Or you proposed to someone. And then you decided to move in with them. You're leaving that place that you've been in with 5 years. Of course you're gonna have a little bit of, grief and loss, okay? But that's that new beginning that's starting for you, all right? So I don't want you to worry. Now look what you got in your future, okay? So when I said Saturn moving into Pisces in your partnership sector, this is gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be a huge thing for you. All right, we know the Lover's card. There's so much love here, okay? And we can spend hours talking about this card. There's the two naked people. There's the tree of life, the tree of knowledge. We have Archangel Raphael. What I'm going to tell you, Virgo, Archangel Raphael, he's the one that's gifting the love here. All right, he's the one gifting the love to you. Okay, this is partnership energy. Now, this is also the card of choices. So you will have choices. All right, you will have choices in a relationship. Again, I am saying work and love here. Work and love. You're going to have choices. Do I stay with this company? Do I stay with this person that I'm dating? Okay? Do I stay in this home? Because also contracts, right? And so you will have those big decisions, but you're going to be fine. You got the Two of Wands in the heart of your spread. Remember, y'all are amazing planners. Y'all are very analytical. All of this is going to make sense to you next year, okay? Now, let's get to your stuff. Virgo, I'm very excited for you. Listen, if you're new to my channel, by the way, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. I know I'm asking for a lot here, but I really, it does help my channel grow. And even if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. Every time I get it in my notifications, someone left me an emoji, it makes me smile. So that would be lovely. And if you're a subscriber and you've been with me since I started, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You make my day. Now, let's see what's going on here, Virgo. Okay, so you did get the Four of Cups. Now, I say this is a card of test. There could be some things that and it's happening more in the beginning of the year, okay? And so I wouldn't even worry about this. The energy coming through is the first half of the year. And so you're fine. This is a test. This is all about gratitude. You could be bored with a couple things, right? That's why you're planning. You're planning this next phase, okay? The second thing is you could get some opportunities come through. They might not be what you want right off the bat, okay? This is just saying, even if it's an opportunity that comes through that you're not into, have a great attitude about it, all right? So what am I saying here? Another analogy, let's say like you've been applying for a job and you went through 4 interviews for that job and you were like, this is my dream job, I really want it. And then you ended up not getting that job, okay? You're not gonna take a baseball bat and beat everything up in your apartment. You're not going to destroy your TV, your computer, your walls. No, what you're going to do is you're going to sit there and say, I'm so grateful that I even had that opportunity. I am so grateful that that came to me. I learned from it, and now I know there's something better out there for me. Had I taken this job, maybe it wasn't right. There's something out there better. And I can tell you from personal experience, That's happened for me. Even one of this, I think it was 7 interviews I had with this one job, and I didn't get it. I was like the final 2 people, and it did not feel good because rejection doesn't feel good, right? But then, I'm not even joking, a month later, double the salary. I mean, I'm not even joking, just always have gratitude. Appreciate the things that you have in your life, even if there's things that come through. And it's the same thing with dates. If you're going on dates and you're really into someone, and on the 4th date you saw a side of them, and you're like, oh wow, I don't think this. Don't have oh, I wasted my time. No, you learn from that experience, okay? You learn from it, and just be grateful that you have that opportunity. Now, that is going to be, you did get the 9 of Swords. So here's the other thing. Someone may, in your life, this year, 2023, they may be going through a lot of stress. There could be some things happening in their life where you're gonna be their shoulder to cry on, all right? There could be someone, and I'm getting a lot of family energy here, someone that's just gonna be possibly going through a lot of stress and just a little bit of, to the point where they're losing sleep at night. It could have been a breakup, it could have been a job loss, but listen, there's gonna be someone in your life that you may have to be that person that really helps them through. And especially with Jupiter going into Taurus in your 9th house in May, ooh, you've got this. Actually, you're gonna want to be that person, all right? Now, a message is coming through that some Virgos may experience too. You may experience some stress through 2023. There could be some points where you feel like this is a lot going on, this is way too much. And again, this is really, the energy's coming through mostly in the beginning of the, so when I break it down, I'll tell you why, but March is a big month, and I'm getting a lot of energy around that time, okay, around springtime. But listen, all you have to do, remember, just have that gratitude. Always have your energy levels really high, okay? Don't go to bed at night with thoughts of why did this happen to me, or why am I experiencing this, and don't have those thoughts. Flip them, okay? Flip them and say, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be amazing because I'm gonna solve this problem. Can't wait for tomorrow because I can take care of this. Do you see how just flipping things just does so much for your brain? But secondly, and I'm not gonna go too much into it because I don't wanna take up all this time with your reading because I wanna get to your quarter by quarter. There's something called theta mode that our brain goes through right before we go to bed. So I want you to Google it and you'll see why having positive affirmations really do help, okay? When you go to bed and then when you wake up in the morning, okay? The second thing that message that I really need to tell you, when I talk about positive affirmations, listen, Virgo, you can scroll through your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook feed all day long and like all those, positive affirmations that come through. If you don't believe it, it's not really going to do anything. You have to believe it, you have to absorb it, you have to feel it, all right? I want you to do that. Now, you did get the Queen of Pentacles, okay, Virgo? So, this is really great. I love this. I want you to start working on 2023. And a lot of Virgos are going to be doing it anyway with its 2 of Wands energy and everything that's happening here. Start thinking about the world that you want for yourself, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, she is the richest queen, okay? And so she has the resources to build the world that she wants, okay? This is all about world building. This is all about having that, all the resources to make that happen. For a lot of Virgos, especially if you're a parent, you're going to slay it this year, all right? This is the queen who's, in her empire, if a farmer's like, oh, I need more hay, she's like, oh, you need more hay? I got you, And if it's, her son or, her daughter-in-law, whatever it is, if he's or she is just like, oh, I need, 30 million bricks to build a home. She's like, oh, you need 30 million bricks? Here you go. I got you. I'll pay for it. That's going to be a lot of Virgo is you're going to have that side of you, okay? You're going to be that person for other people. I really love that, especially because where did yeah, with the Nine of Swords in your external factors area, that message that came through earlier. Now, you did get the Three of Swords, okay, in your final outcome, all right? So, I don't want you to worry. Again, there is going to be a little bit of loss, and because you did get the Five of Cups. Remember that, all right? And something that you can't let go, but you're going to have to let go because there's all this newness coming through, okay? Now, with the Three of Swords coming up in your final outcome, sure, you may experience some sort of loss, some sort of grief. Remember what I said, Saturn going into Pisces is going to be a big thing with partnerships, so there could be a breakup, okay? There could be a job loss, but remember, there's so much happening for you. Like it was meant to happen. Now, the other thing is, remember, even though it is a card of heartbreak, right? It's still a sword suit. So what's here is going up here. So I don't want it to affect you to the point where it disrupts your life, okay? And again, listen, I don't want you to worry about this because life, again, is not a key lime pie, all right? We all experience challenges and grief and loss and emotional moments because it makes us stronger, and that's what life is. Life is a cycle. Remember what I said. When I say cycle, think just, life, or birth, life, death. I mean, I could go on and on about that, but most of that energy, the Three of Swords energy, is the end of something, okay? Especially with the first half, with all that energy in your 8th house, death and rebirth, okay? When you go through the 8th house, you always have to leave something, okay? For something new to begin, all right? So I don't want you, you see that? Clarifier. You got the Star. This is the card of hopes and dreams, all right? You are fine. You're fine. Virgo, come on. You're fine. I'm very excited for you. The Star really is ruled by Aquarius, first of all. And again, listen, a lot of the energies that's coming through that I'm picking up is the first half of the year, okay? So there really is something that, and especially because the card is ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius is in Saturn, or Saturn is in Aquarius up until March, it just makes the most sense. And then this is going to bring you the strength because, look, 8 pointed stars, strength, right? And so this is also going to help you spiritually because you see the outer stars. There's 7 of them, okay? They represent our chakras. All right, so Virgo, let's get down to it. Let's see what's going on. So from January to March, here's what I need you to know, Virgo. 2023 is not even going to start until January 22nd, okay? So nothing's going to happen for the first few weeks. You're going to feel bored. You're going to feel like, what's going on? Everything's a little stagnant. That's why the 4 of Cups came up. And the reason why is because Mercury is going to be retrograde. Mars is still retrograde. And then Uranus is retrograde, right? So and so Uranus is the last one to go direct on the 22nd. And then when that happens, boom, 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 like light speed, okay? Especially your career, all right? Especially because Mars in Gemini is powerful, very, very powerful, all right? And it's in your 10th house of career, all right? The other thing I'm going to point out, Virgo, is that we do have a full moon in your sign in March, okay? March 7th, you can write that down in your calendar. And so there could be some closure around that. Remember, there's going to be some things that are ending. And then the other thing that I'm going to point out is March is the biggest month of the year, okay? Not only does Saturn go into Pisces, again, that's in your 7th house of partnerships, all right? And so Saturn is stability, right? It brings structure. It's our life lessons. So you're going to get really serious with some partnerships, okay? That's going to be a thing for you. Also, Pluto is going into Aquarius. Now, I'm not going to talk about that too much because it's only going to be there for a few months. Pluto goes back into Capricorn for like 6 or 7 months, and then it goes back into Aquarius for like forever, like years and years and years and years and years. So we'll talk about that when the time comes, most likely in January. or even in March when that happens. And I'll tell you what that means for you then. But for now, I wouldn't worry about, just know there's going to be a huge global shift. Aquarius is a sign, is a humanitarian sign, okay? So huge global shift in humanity. Aquarius rules technology. We're going to see a lot of advancements in technology, but again, just know that with Saturn in Pisces, oh my goodness, for you with that partnerships, the stability, even life lessons, right? Life lessons, you're going to be learning a lot. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you for the first quarter of 2023. Boom. Check it out. Virgo, I love you so much. I don't want you to worry at all. Look what you got. You got the Hierophant. You got the World. You got the Knight of Cups. Okay? So let's start with the Knight of Cups. What did I say about that partnership energy, okay? Especially when it comes in March, okay? Knight of Cups, the Mr. Prince Charming. This is new relationship coming through. Big time. Big time. You already got the Page of Cups starting it off. This is moving forward in that relationship. If it's already started, this is meeting someone new for a new relationship. And this is also, I want you to know, if you're not here for love, this is also career, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's cups still, right? It's cups. Now, he's looking to fulfill, or to fill his cup, emotions, right? To be emotionally fulfilled. That's his passions, okay? So he's going after, he's in pursuit of his passions. So a lot of career energy here too, okay? So this is wonderful. Remember, Saturn going into Pisces in your partnerships, okay? This is beautiful. Now, what did I say about you ending one chapter of your life, moving into another? You got the World, all right? We've come to the end of the major arcanas. This is indicating you are moving into a brand new era, all right? This is a very victorious, this is very successful. You're gonna feel it big time. You're gonna feel it big time. I'm very excited for you, especially you'll feel it starting around February. I personally am getting the energy of more of like beginning of February or even late January, okay? You will feel this. Things are coming to an end. You're moving forward on this new journey, okay? And it's gonna be a lot of stability to it. You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the universe here. You are golden. The Hierophant, okay? This is amazing. We know he is the male equivalent of the High Priestess. This is Pope energy, spiritual leader. This is a very religious leader. Remember what I said, you're about to go into your 9th house of spirituality. You're going to be tapping in. I know that's a strong word. It just means you're going to be a little bit more aware, okay? I made up a word called awareness, and it's a combination of awareness and clarity, all right? Now, what does this mean? He holds that deep sacred knowledge and wisdom, okay? It's why it's the first major arcana where other people appear, because when you have that deep sacred knowledge, wisdom, you pass it along to others. A lot of balance here, okay, between conscious, subconscious. Again, I can talk for hours, so I'm not going to keep going, but just know you're going to be in a great place. You're going to have that wisdom, okay, the wisdom of Solomon to move forward. You're going to have that deep knowledge. There also may be someone coming into your life to bring that for you, okay? Around that time, the first 3 months now, moving on, April to June, we have a major solar eclipse in Aries, okay? That is going to be your 8th house, all right? So this is Aries, the biggest, like, boom, you will feel you entering this new era. Remember, 8th house, death and rebirth, okay? And again, other people's resources, so you might start seeing money come through big time, okay, in April. And then a few weeks later, we have that lunar eclipse in Scorpio, okay, Virgo? Now, why is this really important for you? It's your 4th house, all right, Virgo? I'm sorry, it's your 3rd house, okay? And that rules communication, okay? And so you're going to be working with a lot of other people, communicating it like you're the best way possible. It rules, 3rd house rules a lot of things. I mean, there could be some things that come up with your siblings. There could be a lot of travel too this spring, possibly with a new job. Now, the biggest thing in May, all right? The biggest thing in May is, like I said, Jupiter going into Taurus, all right? That's your 9th house. higher mind expansion, spirituality, but also, remember I said publishing earlier, okay? And I'm going to bring that up later because there's something that my guides are telling me to tell you. And also travel. So you have a lot of activity with travel this year, big time. Big time. So I want you to get really excited. I mean, Jupiter is a planet of good luck, fortune, prosperity, our beliefs, expansion, faith. But then remember Taurus. It's going into Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. All right. So the luxuries and the things we desire. And again, what did I say earlier? Sex. Okay. That's going to be a big thing for you. What else? You know, Mars is going into Leo, which is like, oh my goodness, talk about light speed. That is super high energy. That's happening on May 20th. But let's go ahead and see what's going on for you this spring, April to June. Okay. Now, also, I want to apologize. I'm not wearing my. There's so much happening. I'm going to put everything in the description box, but I'm not wearing my glasses. I probably should put them on. Look what you got here. You got the King of Swords. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Three of Wands. Okay, so what does this exactly mean? All right, let's talk about it. First of all, Knight of Swords, head above the clouds. This is someone who is, first of all, this is the only king. Look, he's looking directly at you. None of the other kings do that. They look off to the side. This is having nothing to hide, facing all your truth, but being so authoritative, having so much power that nobody can lie to you. All right? Head above the clouds. You are on a mission. You're going to be sitting in that throne, and you're going to have, remember, the deep knowledge. You got the Hierophant, okay? Secondly, the Queen of Cups, balancing out that King of Swords energy, okay? That's high intellect. That's leaving emotions at the door. Now, it's being balanced out with the Queen of Cups, who is all about emotions. Remember how I said earlier, that maternal side of you is going to kick in this year, all right? And when I say maternal side, yeah, of course, with family and friends, but also just, you know, neighbors or even, you know, hey, new kids coming through. Listen, I told you, you have a lot of sex energy in this year, all right? And what comes after sex, if you're wanting it? Anyway, listen, Queen of Cups, leading with your heart, okay? So I love that balance of the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups, ooh, so maternal. She's so nurturing, so loving, so giving, but also very psychic. So not only are you practical and clever and intelligent, but you're also intuitive. I mean, this is a great combination. Now, you got the Three of Wands. Can we talk about this, Virgo? This is amazing. I call this the green light card. Remember, you got the Two of Wands in the heart of your spread, planning things out, being very practical, pragmatic, making sure that, you know, no loose ends, everything works out. Now you're ready to go. Spring, you're ready to go. At this point, some of y'all are going to be in relationships that are just like, boom, let's get married. Let's take this to the next level. Let's move in together. Some of y'all are going to be in new jobs where it's just boom, got this. I'm so excited. I'm really happy about this. Listen, Virgo, I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. Now, let's get July to September. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the thing. Ooh, Venus is going retrograde in Leo. Okay, now, Virgo, why is that a big deal for you? Okay, Venus goes retrograde in the sign like every 8 years, okay? So what I want you to do, think back to 2015, summer of 2015, okay? Something that happened around that time, it's gonna come up again this summer, okay? Guaranteed. Now, I don't know if you keep a journal. So, you know, sometimes go through your Facebook, okay? Go through your Facebook, go through your Instagram, see what happened in this summer, all right, of 2015. Because definitely, and this is a lot of it's going to be up here, okay? It could have been a thought form. It could have been, you know, things that you were thinking, because that is going to be your 12th house, all right? But that is a huge Venus retrograde. What else is happening? Oh, okay. And so what I wanted to bring up for you is Mercury is going retrograde on August 23rd. This is the only Mercury retrograde I'm going to talk about because for you, it's going in your sign, okay? Mercury is retrograding in Virgo. You know Mercury is your ruling planet. So this is a good time for you in August to reassess a lot of this new stuff that's happening in your life, okay? I also want you to know the month after in September 14th, we have that new moon in Virgo, okay? So it's really, there's a lot happening in your sign, okay? A lot happening in your sign, but there's just a lot happening over the summer, and it's gonna be a great groovy summer, okay? A great groovy summer. Yes, I did say the word groovy. I don't know who I am. Who says that these days? Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you, Virgo, for summer 2023. Oh my God. Oh, Virgo, you're killing me here. 4 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands. This summer, listen, you are going to have the best summer of your life. You're going to have the best summer of your life. I'm so happy for you. Celebration, joy. I mean, this is milestone, all right? Some of y'all will get married. Some of you will get proposed to. Some of you will move into new homes. Some of you will start these brand new, amazing relationships that you know it's your soulmate. Some of you will celebrate this new job, promotion, company that you launched. This is milestone, baby. This is a lot of milestone. A lot of family energy I'm picking up. Family is attached to this card, but Virgo, I'm getting like extra family energy, celebrating with your family. So again, like home and family and marriage, like a lot of that's gonna happen for a lot of Virgos. You did get the 2 of Swords. Now, what did I say about Venus going retrograde? You're gonna be thinking about something that happened in summer 2015 that's going to come up, okay? Now you're going to have a decision to make around that time. You may not want to, all right, because this could be like an abrupt thing that comes up, but for some it could be gradual. But listen, you're going to have to make a decision. You already got you've got a lot of cards about making decisions, moving forward, and I have full faith in you. All you have to do is take off that blindfold, but remember what I said, trust your instincts at this point, okay? You see the sliver of the moon up there, but also it may be an emotional decision, a lot of water around her, but know that you've got this, okay? Know that you've got this, Virgo. Y'all are the most analytical, and you already have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups energy moving into the summer. You're going to be fine, especially because you got the 6 of Wands. Virgo, this is success. This is victory. This is public achievements. This is honors. This is promotion. This is new job. This is new home. This is new everything. You can see that horse. This is a procession. This is a parade. That horse, it's still going. You've been to a parade. Do horses just stand there? No. They're moving down. Now, what does that mean? This is the first of many accomplishments to come. Virgo, I am very excited for you. This summer is going to be amazing, amazing. I can't believe it. Now, one thing that I mentioned, remember I said Mercury's going to be retrograde and Venus is going to be retrograde. Now, some Virgos, listen, if you're working on a book, it's a good time, okay? If you were working on a book in the summer of 2015, if you were thinking about doing something with publishing, maybe working in the industry, or just something that's very creative in that aspect that has to do with your written words being out there in the world, it's a good time to think about that, all right? Good time to think about that in August and September, okay? Especially because Jupiter is in your 9th house, okay? Now, lastly, October to December, okay, we have that solar eclipse in Libra, okay? We have, and so, listen, Virgo, for you, this is what I was talking about. That's your 2nd house, solar eclipse. Remember, new energy, powerful new energy. 2nd house of income, salary, but also value, all right? Think about value, self-value, as well as like, material possessions. Last thing is that lunar eclipse in Taurus, okay? Now, we know that eclipse in Taurus is in your 9th house, okay, Virgo? So, again, There could be some closure to some things. There could be something like lights being shined on some things in your life around the end of the year. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. Those are the two main things for you, Virgo, okay? So October, November, and December for next year. Let's see what's going on. I love it. Okay. You got the Eight of Cups, you got the Hangman, and you got the Tower. Okay? So, Eight of Cups. We already know that you're going to have to leave some things behind. And it looks like in the winter time, fall to winter, there is something that you are going to leave behind, okay? The energy is, and remember, this is eclipse season, right? And that's an eclipse happening, all right? So this eclipse is going to push you in a new direction, in a better direction, okay? What you're leaving behind, you know something's better for you out there, okay? Especially because you got the Hanged Man. Come on, this is all about new perspectives. He hanged himself upside down to look at things in a new way, to look at the world in a new way, okay? This is all about surrender. This is all about sacrifice, letting things go. The fact that you got the Hanged Man with the Eight of Cups, leaving something behind, making that sacrifice to leave something behind. So know in the September time, you're going to have to surrender something and let things go for all this abundance to come into your life. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, remember what I said. It could be something that you were just so used to, or something that, maybe you are going to move, okay? Maybe you are going to move in with a loved one that you met. There's so many possibilities, but no, be ready to make some sort of sacrifice to improve your life, to bring that abundance and blessings in. Now, you did get the Tower, okay? I wouldn't worry about this. A lot of tarot readers blow it out of proportion. This is one of the best cards, okay? Because a Tower moment doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, all right? And so, look at the succession here. Look at the, is that the right word, succession? Look at how, the sequence. Okay, Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. Making that sacrifice to leave something behind to bring in that new perspective. And then the Tower moment happening. Burning it down, building it up. You are definitely leaving something behind, because what comes after the Tower? The Star, your hopes and dreams, okay? So this is actually, sure, it may be something that's unexpected. It may be a big, powerful change that happens, but listen, two things here. One, look at the sequence. This is actually really good for you. Secondly, what is life? Life is full of challenges. Life is full of change. Life is cycles. So, don't forget that was in your final outcome, the Star, okay? So this is completely matching up with this, all right? It's going to be, for some Virgos, it may be hard for you to move forward from the thing that you have to let go. And again, it may not even be anything, it just could be a certain way that you were thinking in the past. It could be that there was some, lifestyle component that you were part of, and you're just like, I need to grow up, or I need to be more mature, or whatever. I know I went through that phase, right? And this is just that moment happening where it clears the path for you, all right? Oh, and also, listen, what did I mention earlier? We're in eclipse season, okay? So October is eclipse season, 2 powerful eclipses, okay? Boom. It's also that solar eclipse, October 14th eclipse that's happening in your second house of income, all right? That's in Libra. Remember, Libra is all about balance, okay? So, Virgo, there you have it. I love you so much. You have a lot to look forward to, okay? You have a lot to look forward to. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments, even emojis. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Happy holidays. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.